Welcome to the Mary Mac Show, where we will be talking about your feelings, experiences, and pain following the death of a loved one. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you find yourself in this entire world, I welcome you. How are you doing, my friend? I hope you had a chance to listen in to last week's episode, where I discussed how to speak openly about death and dying. Most of us don't naturally want to discuss these topics because we really aren't certain what to say, and we may not feel comfortable doing so. But given all that is going on in our world, and even after this virus and crisis has passed, being able to talk about this issue naturally will serve you better and those around you. In this episode, I'd like to give you some language to open up the conversation with the young people in your life. Most have short attention spans, but they know when something is not right. They know when their parents or siblings aren't happy. They know when more people are entering their lives, whether that's physically or virtually. And they know when there is a lot of activity, more so than normal, going on around them. So while you may want to protect them from the fear of their being affected by the virus when another family member may be ill or even die, it is a good thing to spend some time in intervals, letting them know you love them and help them better understand at their age level what is going on. Since so many of our families are quarantined around the world, they know something isn't right. Things have changed for them, and they wonder, just like you, when all this will end so they can get back to seeing their friends and other relatives. So let's look at some topics of discussion and how we might start the conversation. Whatever you do, please leave your cell phone in the other room. Turn off the television and the radio and anything else that might distract you from giving your loved one your full attention. You might sit close to them, next to them, as you speak with them. Tell them you wanted to talk a little bit about all the changes that are going on in your home and with your family. You might say, "You know, little one, as you've seen on television, there is a virus, a sickness that is hurting people in our country. This sickness is also happening in many countries around the world. And families are staying inside so they can stay as safe as possible from getting the sickness. Now, some do get sick from this, like when we have a cold and we get better. But some people get so sick that the doctors can't fix their bodies and they die. You might not completely understand why all this is happening. And I want you to know that you're not the only one. There are adults all over the world who are trying to figure out how to stop this illness, how to cure it, and help us all get back to the way life was before. Now, you might be thinking that we've all been sick before. We've all had colds and flus, and we didn't all stay home and couldn't go out. We've all gone to the doctor for medicine or to the pharmacy, came back home, took the medicine, went to bed, and after a short while, we got better, and you went back to school, and I went back to work. But this is really different, isn't it? We're all at home all the time now. We don't go out. We can't see other family and friends. We can't go to the ball field. We can't go out and see a movie in the movie theater. We can't go to the mall or even take a walk in the park or visit our neighbors and friends on our own block. And this is being done for a very specific reason. The authorities are doing this to protect us from getting sick. So for right now, we are staying home. You are doing your school lessons from home, and we are doing our work from home also. But my friend, if you are an essential worker, you might say, you are doing your school lessons from home, and Dad is out taking care of people as a police officer, and Mom is at the hospital taking care of patients, or whatever your situation may be. Sweetheart, we are doing everything we can to get through this time. And even though we can't do a lot of what we did before, we can figure out different ways to have fun. On weekends, we will go on the computer and call Grandma and Grandpa, and we will all talk and see them online. We can connect with your friends' parents and have a call with only your friends, and you can visit with them online. Maybe you can write a list of the people you want to talk to, either by phone or by computer. We can all start to write 5 things each day we are grateful for in a notebook, and we can read them to each other at dinner time. Maybe there is a hobby we can learn online together, or a book you'd like to read about something you're really interested in. We can think together about some fun things to learn about or create. But the most important thing I want for you is that you get good grades in all your classes. And even though we sometimes struggle with giving you the correct answer when you have a homework question, just know that when we went to school, we learned things in a completely different way, so we are doing our best to help you. Now, my friend, if you personally work at home, you might want them to know you need more time on your laptop to complete that work. So you might say, it's very important that I'm able to get my work done each day, just as if I was at the office. Since there are so many things I need to do at home now during the daytime, I really need your understanding so I can focus and concentrate on my work. So it would mean a lot to me that you also concentrate on your schoolwork. Knowing you're doing your best every day to complete your studies helps me not to worry about that part of your life. Do you think you could do that for me? In addition to our work, we need to make sure that you are well cared for, that your clothes are clean, you have baths, we cook for you, keep our home clean, and spend time with you. But to juggle all those things, I need your help. We need your help. We need you to pick up your toys and clothes, make your bed, and wash your hands with soap and water many times a day. And when you wash your hands, you can sing the happy birthday song. This way, you'll always know you washed your hands long enough. I will teach you again if you forgot. There will be times when the adults in your life need some quiet time alone. We all aren't used to being around each other all day long and all night long. Just like you, we looked forward to our time out with our friends and relatives. We had a little time to ourselves, and now we don't have that time anymore, and we miss it. So if I go to take a bath to get some quiet time, please just let me be. And if Dad goes out on the patio by himself, let him be. And if you want to build a tent in your room and go in it by yourself to read a book, we will understand. And perhaps, my friend, it's been a while since you regularly made dinner, so acknowledge that. Perhaps you might say, it was much easier when we brought dinner home or when we went out. But now we must make all the meals ourselves, and that's taking a lot of time from each day. So I need your patience and I need your help with this right now. Maybe you can follow my lead as I make our meals. Can you put different things on the table and then put them back in the cabinet or refrigerator for me? Maybe you can help me set the table with the forks, the spoons, and the napkins, and I will get the plates. My friend, you would be surprised how much they will help if you only ask. But there will be times when so much is going on, especially with your work, and things might be late or take longer because you just didn't get home from your essential jobs early enough. Or you might have a big project on the computer. You need to tell them that. You need to make them aware of your timing. You can then acknowledge this delay in spending time with them. You might say, I want you to know we will spend more time together this weekend. It's been a busier than normal day for me. Let's cuddle then and spend quiet time together. Now, if someone is ill, you might say, we are all feeling terrible that Grandpa is in the nursing home, and we can't see him now. I am checking on him all the time, and if we can speak with him on the phone, we will. Or if they are in the hospital, you might say, we are all sad that Grandma is in the hospital with this virus. She cannot speak with us right now, but we're hoping for the best and praying the doctors can make her better. And when she's ready, she will come home and get stronger each day. And we will make sure we cheer her up by calling and maybe seeing her online. Or if they died, you might say, we all still are so sad that Grandpa died. We miss him so much. One day, when we can go out again, we will visit where he is buried and bring him flowers and balloons. But we can write cards to him and draw pictures for him, which we can put on this little table just for him. And we'll put his picture up here so every time we want to, we can talk to him. My friend, remember to answer only the questions which children might ask. You don't have to go into long explanations because their attention spans are limited, and once they get an answer, chances are good they will listen and then go off and play. More than anything, children really need our love and attention. The mood of the home will dictate the mood of the children. If it seems chaotic, they will feel this too. So do your best to develop a calm lifestyle for everyone's benefit, even when you may feel overwhelmed. If you've been listening to me in past episodes, you will know that I'm a proponent of the emotional freedom technique. Brad Yates has many videos on YouTube which take care of any emotional or physical pains you might be going through. So please visit him online and learn the emotional freedom technique, or tapping as it's sometimes called. I will leave the links to his channel and his video on Overwhelm to help you in the show notes. Another helpful technique was devised by the Navy SEALs, which they use to stay calm and focused. When you wonder how you're going to move forward, learn the breathing technique which the Navy SEALs use. And I will also leave a link to that article in the show notes for you. So now it's time to get up. Move our bodies and enjoy the music. Dance with all the people in your home. It will help you to feel better. And if you think this is a little strange, don't think about it. Just join me anyway. Thank you for listening in today. Remember to write 5 things in your journal each day that you are grateful for. Get your family in the habit of doing this also and share them around the dinner table each night. Visit my website, marymac.info, for my free book. And please rate and review my podcast wherever you listen to me. And always remember to be happy because you deserve to. I'll speak to you again soon.